so many opportunities to buy, even if you don't have a lot in savings. All kinds of opportunities. Because they all think that they have to have that 20% down, and especially to get away from the PMI and all that stuff, not necessarily the case. And a lot of times, if you get a good buy on a house, your PMI, you can refinance in a year and your PMI is gone. So don't let that stop you from purchasing. I grew up in Kirkland. I went to Juanita High School, go Rebels. And my dad, in fact, I sold my dad's house down there just last year. And when I met my husband, I worked in Kirkland, he worked in Bellingham, and we lived in Marysville. So we both had this commute that was awful, right? Luckily his was only 1 out of every 3 days because he was a firefighter. But mine was 5 days a week. I came from a banking background. I used to be in management at a bank, and I met the love of my life. In just a year, we got married, bought a house, and guess what? A baby! I have been in every communication position, volunteer with PTA and Boy Scouts. I am wrestling mom, I am all that stuff, because I'm really good at email and communicating stuff, making flyers and really putting it out there. So that's kind of my thing. And so when I started in real estate, I was an assistant at first, which gave me a totally different perspective on real estate than just coming in as an agent. So I learned all of the ins and outs of real estate, and I've seen agents make hundreds of mistakes, hundreds. And so I have a checklist of everything that I will never do on a transaction because I learned from somebody else's mistakes. So it's a mistake I will not make. My famous saying, which I'm sure other people have heard me say, is that I can get Excel to do anything except for unload the dishwasher and babysit my kids. So I am Excel guru, so I have everything in Excel. All I have to do is put in the date of mutual, date of closing, and then if there's something funny like the inspection's 5 days instead of 10 days, and it spits out calendars, everything. I build a website, private one, for all my buyers. It has everything there. They can share with their friends and family and show them the house that they're buying. They love it. Once I started this job and I learned all the ins and outs, and I love the details, I fell in love, and that was it for me. So I grew and grew and grew. I was running a team where we closed 80 transactions a year. I work so hard for my clients. Like I said, I've built all these tools that benefit them. They get all the information, and for me, that is so important. When you're buying a house, it is scary, especially if it's your first time, and you want to know what are the contingencies? What does it mean? What happens if this happens? What happens? Am I going to lose all my earnest money? Am I going to lose everything? And for me, I just want to make sure there are no surprises. So with my clients, I sit down with them. We go through every line item on the purchase and sale agreement. They know everything, and then plus communication and the no surprises and my portal. I'm very proud of that. I'm Heather Stevenson with John L. Scott Real Estate.